to Pocklington Canal. We're about halfway along the canal at Melbourne. Just north of Melbourne is Church Bridge, and that's what you can see behind me. We're here today though because they're doing conservation work that's being supported by the Heritage Lottery Fund. So we're going to have a chat with a few people to find out a bit about the project, a bit about the bridge, a bit what it's like to volunteer, and also a bit about what needs to be done to conserve a bridge such as this that's now over 100 years old.
Pocklington Canal is really a hidden gem amongst all of the Canal and River Trust waterways. A lot of people from Pocklington come and visit it for dog walking or cycling, but maybe don't quite know so much about its history and sort of the work that's gone on and its timeline over the past few years and sort of getting it to the state that it's in today.
This whole canal has to be one of my favourites out of the whole network that I cover. And there are so many designations on this canal. Every lock and every road bridge is Grade 2 listed.
So volunteers are a really critical part of this project called A Gem in the Landscape, and people will be able to volunteer and have been doing so on a variety of volunteering projects, from the restoration of Church Bridge that you can hear behind us, to habitat conservation, archaeology, research, education. So there's a range of opportunities that people can get involved with.
You're a volunteer here on Church Bridge. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been a fantastic opportunity to put some of the stuff that I've been learning about on my master's programme in cultural heritage management into practice. Not only have I learned more about the problems that can occur with traditional lime mortar, I've learned all sorts of practical skills in terms of how to cut bricks, how to assess the damage. It's all stuff that I think will be incredibly useful in the future.
But a lot of the bricks were spalling, and so we've been very careful in our conservation philosophy on how far we go with the restoration. And certainly Terence Lee, who is the skilled craftsman here, will talk more, I'm sure, about his approach to restoring it.
Two of our abiding principles in conservation are to retain as much of the original fabric as possible, but also to intervene only where we have to. You can see really three distinct parts here. This section here, this is the cement pointing that was carried out probably 30 or 40 years ago, and with good intent, but it is gradually having a corrosive effect on the brick faces. Once moisture gets behind there, it can't escape. The cement prevents that, and you start getting this sort of spalling of the brick faces. In contrast, here, this is a piece that has been put in by the volunteers, and this is a modern replacement brick which has been sourced to match the original and stitched in this particular area. Underneath, in this particular area here, you've got general brickwork that was here before, but that's been pointed in the same style. So the lime technique that we're doing is a unifying the whole structure, if you like.
So there's an awful lot to look after. But Church Bridge behind me has to be the best. It's the most iconic of all the road bridges on the canal. It's a very elegant shape, and you can see the way the brickwork sweeps out. It is a beautiful structure, and certainly this is one of the listed structures that finds its way onto the cover of any magazine that is about the Pocklington Canal.
For those people that love canal structures, there's something organic about it. It tends to appear to grow out of the ground, and as you're right to say, it had a utilitarian purpose, but we look at things as things of beauty like this because they were so solidly built.
We couldn't have done this without the volunteers, to be honest, because we together formed the core team of people working to do the restoration of the bridge.
Terry's been great. He's been, really good at teaching people like myself who've no experience in doing practical work.
What I've been able to do is pass on skills to them in terms of applying mortars, replacing brick, cleaning, protecting, understanding the limitations and the uses of lime, so that in the future they may go forward and be part of other teams that are conserving and working on other projects.
Hi Lizzie, it's October and we're back at Church Bridge. How's it all gone, the conservation work you've been doing here? The bridge is looking great.
It is looking great. I mean, it's a fantastic day. I think the day's celebrating the bridge as well. But we're really delighted with the quality of the work that's taken place. Obviously, we had Terence Lee in the time sort of supervising and keeping us all on track, ensuring the work was to standard. And then subsequently, our Heritage Advisor Judy and members of English Heritage and the Heritage body through the council as well have come out and been really pleased with the quality of the work. So yeah, we're very pleased. So a lot of this canal has become choked with reed, really, which is just sort of natural succession, as you know, nothing's moving through, and so everything sort of like chokes over really. And in about 4 weeks we're going to have dredging a channel down the centre of the canal, and the reasons for that really is to create areas of open water habitat, which will be brilliant for, I mean, we've seen swans when we were working, but especially dragonflies, aquatic plants, all of the aquatic invertebrates that larval stage relies on the water. So not only will we have this top quality grade 2 listed structure, we'll also have this top quality triple SI alongside it. So really it's like it's wonderful aspects of heritage.
Really looking forward to seeing that when it's done.
Definitely.